Most people think aging starts on the outside. A few wrinkles, a little sagging skin, gray hair showing up in the mirror. But that is not where aging really begins. That is just where it finally shows. The real changes start much earlier, deep inside the body, in your cells, in your gut, in your brain. In the quiet inflammation you do not feel until your energy drops, your memory feels slower, and your body does not bounce back like it used to. That is the part nobody talks about enough. You can look fine on the outside and still have your body aging faster on the inside. And the surprising thing is, some simple foods may help your body fight back in a very quiet way. Let's start with blueberries. They may look small, but for the brain, they are a pretty big deal. As we get older, a lot of people notice the same thing. Names do not come as fast. Focus does not feel as sharp. You walk into a room and forget why you went there. It can feel like your brain has too many tabs open and everything is running a little slower. Blueberries help because they are packed with antioxidants called anthocyanins. These are the compounds that give blueberries their deep color, but they also help protect the brain from stress and inflammation. Think of them like a small cleanup crew for your brain. They help protect brain cells, support better blood flow, and may help nerve cells communicate more clearly. Now, blueberries are not magic. Eating one bowl will not suddenly make your memory perfect. But adding them often, even just a small cup in the morning, can be a simple habit that supports your brain over time. Fresh or frozen both work. Add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or a smoothie. It is not fancy. It is just quiet daily maintenance for the brain you still need every single day. Olive oil is one of those foods people hear about all the time, but a lot of people still use it the wrong way. The real power is in extra virgin olive oil, especially when it is used raw or gently. It contains healthy fats and plant compounds that help calm inflammation and protect your cells from daily wear and tear. Think of inflammation like a small fire inside the body. You may not notice it at first, but over time, it can make your joints feel stiff, your energy feel low, and your body feel older than it should. Olive oil may help cool that fire down. But here is the catch. If you treat good olive oil like regular frying oil, you lose a lot of what makes it special. It is better drizzled over salad, vegetables, beans, or even a simple piece of whole grain toast. You do not need much. Just a little each day can make a difference. It is not about eating more fat. It is about choosing the kind of fat your cells can actually use. Green tea is not the kind of thing that gives you a big dramatic feeling right away. It is quiet. That is what makes it powerful. The main compound in green tea is called EGCG, and it works like a small shield for your cells. As we age, some cells get tired. They stop working the way they should, but they do not fully clear out either. They just hang around and add more stress to the body. EGCG may help the body deal with those worn-out cells better. It supports repair. It helps fight oxidative stress. And over time, that matters. But here is the part people miss. You do not need to drink 5 cups a day or turn it into some extreme health routine. 1 cup, taken consistently, is already a good start. Morning or afternoon, hot or iced, it does not have to be complicated. Green tea works best as a habit, not a quick fix. It is one of those small daily choices that may not feel huge today, but your body may thank you for later. Salmon is one of those foods that does more than people realize. Most people think of it as good for the heart, and yes, it is. But it also supports your skin, your energy, and the health of your cells. The reason is omega-3 fats. These fats help keep your cell membranes flexible. That may sound small, but it is not. Every cell in your body has a membrane. When that membrane is healthy, cells communicate better. They take in nutrients better. They handle stress better. In simple words, your body runs smoother. Salmon also contains astaxanthin, the reddish antioxidant that gives salmon its color. This compound helps protect the skin from everyday damage, including oxidative stress. So while people spend a lot of money on creams and serums, some of the real skin support may actually be sitting on the dinner plate. And then there is energy. Omega 3S may help support the tiny power plants inside your cells, called mitochondria. When those work better, you may feel the difference in your stamina and recovery. Salmon is not magic, but eating it regularly can be one simple way to feed your heart, skin, and cells at the same time. Avocado is one of those foods your skin can actually use. When people deal with dry skin, dull skin, or that tight feeling that comes with age, they often think they just need a better cream. But sometimes the skin is asking for support from the inside. Avocado gives you healthy fats, and those fats help support the skin's natural barrier. That barrier matters. It helps keep moisture in and keeps daily damage out. When it gets weak, skin can look dry, tired, and older than it really is. Avocado also gives you nutrients like vitamin E and vitamin C. These help support collagen, which is what keeps skin looking firm and smooth. It will not erase years overnight. Nothing does. But adding avocado to a meal a few times a week can be a simple way to feed your skin in a real way. On toast, in a salad, or with eggs. It does not need to be fancy. Dark chocolate sounds like it should not be on an anti-aging list, but that is what makes it interesting. The right kind can actually be useful. I am not talking about sugary candy bars. I mean real dark chocolate, the kind with at least 70% cacao and not too much sugar. Cacao has flavonols, which may help support blood flow, heart health, and even brain function. Better blood flow matters more than people think. Your skin, your brain, and your muscles all depend on it. But the way you eat it matters. Dark chocolate should feel more like a small ritual, not a snack you keep grabbing all day. 1 or 2 small squares after a meal is enough. Slow down. Let it be bitter. Let it feel rich. When you treat it that way, it becomes less like candy and more like a small, smart pleasure your body can actually handle. Pomegranate is one of those fruits that feels almost too beautiful to be serious food. But inside those little red seeds, there is something your cells may really care about. A big part of aging has to do with your mitochondria. These are the tiny power makers inside your cells. When they are working well, you feel more energy. Your muscles recover better. Your body feels more alive. But as we get older, some mitochondria get worn out. They do not make clean energy like they used to. They start creating more stress in the body. Pomegranate may help because of compounds that support a process called mitophagy. That is just a fancy word for cleaning out old, damaged mitochondria so the body can make room for better ones. Think of it like taking out the trash inside your cells. That is what makes pomegranate so interesting. It is not just about looking younger. It is about helping the body handle energy better from the inside. You can eat the seeds, add them to yogurt, or drink a small amount of pure pomegranate juice. Just keep it simple, and watch the sugar if you are using juice. Broccoli sprouts do not look impressive at all. They are tiny, they taste a little sharp, and most people walk right past them at the store. But these little sprouts are stronger than they look. The special compound here is called sulforaphane. It is one of the reasons broccoli sprouts get so much attention in health research. Sulforaphane helps turn on the body's natural defense system. In simple terms, it helps your body protect itself better. It supports detox pathways, antioxidant activity, and cell repair. And here is the surprising part. Broccoli sprouts can have far more sulforaphane potential than regular mature broccoli. So while kale gets all the attention, these tiny sprouts may be doing some serious work quietly in the background. You do not need a lot. Add a small handful to a sandwich, salad, eggs, or a smoothie. They may taste a little grassy, but that is easy to get used to. Small food, big impact. That is the whole point. Turmeric is one of those old kitchen ingredients that people used long before they knew the science behind it. The main compound in turmeric is curcumin, and its biggest job is helping the body deal with inflammation. And that matters, because inflammation is sneaky. It does not always feel like pain. Sometimes it shows up as low energy, stiff joints, brain fog, or that feeling that your body is just not recovering the way it used to. Curcumin may also support the brain. It is linked to pathways that help memory, mood, and the way nerve cells stay healthy over time. So this is not just about joints. It is about the whole system feeling a little calmer and clearer. But there is one simple trick. Turmeric works better when you pair it with black pepper. Black pepper has piperine, which helps your body absorb curcumin better. Add both to soup, eggs, roasted vegetables, curry, or a warm drink. Small habit. Big difference over time. Fermented foods deserve the final spot because aging may start in a place most people ignore: the gut. We usually think of the gut only when digestion goes wrong. Bloating, constipation, heartburn, stomach discomfort, but the gut is connected to much more than that. It talks to your immune system. It affects inflammation. It can even influence your mood and how clear your mind feels. That is where fermented foods come in. Foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, and kombucha bring in helpful bacteria that support the microbiome. That microbiome is like a living community inside you. When it is balanced, the body usually handles stress better. Digestion feels smoother. The immune system works more calmly. Inflammation may come down, but when the gut is out of balance, the whole body can feel older. You may feel tired, puffy, foggy, or run down without knowing why. The good news is, you do not need a complicated plan. A spoonful of yogurt in the morning, a little kimchi with dinner, a small glass of kefir. Start small and see how your body responds. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. Because a younger feeling body does not always start in the mirror. Sometimes it starts in the gut. You do not have to eat perfectly to support your body as you age. That is not real life. The key is to pick a few foods you can actually stick with, then repeat them often. Blueberries, green tea, salmon, fermented foods, even a little dark chocolate. Small choices add up. Tell me in the comments which of these foods you already eat, and which one you want to try next. And if you want more simple health videos like this, subscribe to Hidden Organ Secrets.